Time to bring the thunder. Let the heavens rage! Zeus!
Hello everyone, Alzazzo is here with final round from my Store Championship Winner Series. Thank you all for the huge support. I appreciate it a lot. This journey was crazy. Since I released my winner deck profile video, my channel growth in the last couple of days almost by double. Thank you all one more time for the huge support. If you haven't noticed it already yet, I'm also now on X. You can find my direct link to my profile down below in the descriptions. I would love to see you guys also hit the follow on my X account. I will there spontaneously and more often post things about OPTCG, my journey, my weekly results, and so on. So let's go straight into the final round. My opponent won the dice roll, but he prefers to go first. So here one more time again, you see why this deck choice is strong. Even though people know what you're playing, they still want to play their curve. So I have the chance to go second. I mulliganed the first hand. You see my second hand. I see two very important key cards already in my hand. Two big moms. So I saw Sugar and Mingo. So let's see what I can find with my Sugar. And here I'm already in front of a first important decision. There is unfortunately no Rosie. And as you see, I could pick up Senior Pink, but I don't have any events in my hand. Plus, I don't have any events in my trash. So Senior Pink at this moment would be the wrong decision. So that's why I decided to take Sugar. Small side note, with Sugar Search you can also pick herself again, which is really good. And I'm passing my turn. So you will see with the Mr. 2 in my hand and the Sugar, I'm able, even though I don't have Rosie in my hand, to still play affordable turn 2. So my opponent had a good start here as well with the 3-cost chopper. Unfortunately he whiffed, which is at this point yeah, really unfortunate. On the other side, this is OnePieceTCG. Sometimes you need as well a little bit luck to be able to have such a win streak. So I'm playing here Mr. 2, ramp 1, and with this I'm able to play Sugar with another search ability. And here I hope to be able to find Rosie. And as you see, the last card of the top 5 was Rosie. Immediate decision, take this to your hand. So I have now a good target. I have Gum Gum Giant to throw away and trash through again. So here I think I'm still thinking if I should swing or not. Should I give my opponent some more cards in his hand or not? I think in this situation, yeah, it was the right decision just to pass the turn, because he would probably anyway take the life, so I would just give him some more resources. So here I force him, of course, to swing into my Sugar, otherwise I'm able to search again. So he swings with Chopper, and here he founds Hiking Beer. So Sugar is KO'd. Let's see if he swings with 7 and plays another Chopper, which would be quite strong. 7k swing. You see my hand is quite bricked. I take here the life. Nevertheless, another another Rosie. So here I have to make a second decision, which is also quite important. So the question here is, should I start to play already Big Mom, which I'm able with the leader ability, or should I first start with a combo, so Dofi Rosie combo, just to spam my board as well? I decided here to play the combo. We could consider to play Big Mom as well, but I thought it was too early because I have still 3 lives. I'm able to remove one of my opponent's characters. I swing here with Mr. 2. So here maybe a little mistake. I should actually swung with Mr. 2 probably first, just to see if he lets the character die, and if not, I could even though afford to ramp, swing with 6, and then again play the Dofi Rosie combo, because now like this I have of course 7 dons, but I would have a 6k swing, which would force my opponent to trash a 2k. But nevertheless, I think my board does look quite good. Unfortunately, there is nothing really I can use in terms of events. So let's see what my opponent does here, if he's going to pressure my life or if he will definitely swing into Mr. 2. I think he can ignore Mr. 2 from here on. I mean, of course Mr. 2 is always a free swing, but he's also kinda of a pseudo blocker, so which means even though he doesn't have blocker as ability, people tend to still swing into him for free, so it has the same result. But my opponent chooses here to swing I think into leader, and he founds here the Tony Chopper from OP04, which has the ability on play up to 1 character with animal with power of 3000 or less from your hand. I was asking him here friendly if he wants to use the ability of Chopper. He said no, so probably he didn't had anything which was worth to play, because usually the sort of players like to spam their board also with this Tony Chopper. So I counter it here out because I can. So next turn, let's see what my opponent still does here. I mean, he has 6 stones available, he has at least 2 swings available, probably he has another rush card in his hand. I'm on 3 life. My Mr. 2 is still on the board, but I think he's going to ignore Mr. 2, so of course in such a final game you always want to take a little bit more time to think about your turn, about your play, about your strategy. So here comes a low-key 5k swing. I'm able to counter it out, and now here comes a 7k swing. I could counter it out, but I don't want to waste my 2 last counter cards in my hand. And here, very nice, you see Robson, which has the ability with 2 dons. This character has rush, so he's going quite aggro, which yeah, forces me to protect here my life, or I take the life. I could take the life and then heal again with Big Mom, or I just protect here my life and heal anyways with Big Mom to 3 again. Let's see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm going to take the life. I think it makes sense, just because of the fact that if I would give him the 2 last counter cards in my hand, I mean, he does not know that, but I know that, and I'm more the type of player which likes to play a little bit more safe. So here I have the chance to clear his board. Let's see how much dons he's going to invest. So I'm doing here a little mistake. I should actually first swung with Mr. 2 to be able to copy this 5k power, because now I just have a 4k power to copy, and yeah, This would have forced my opponent maybe to, I think, to even either protect one character more heavier or just to let it die. So going here 5 into 4, he gives me a 2k. Going here 6 into 4, this one dies. And then here by this point I can go 4 into 3. No, sorry, 4 into 4. So this is the mistake. If I would first swung with Mr. 2, at least he had to give me a 2k. He only has 3 cards left. Maybe he doesn't have any 2k anymore. So a little mistake, but don't worry guys, my deck is carrying me as well. So you see, actually during all the 5 games I could have played some frequencies much better than I played, so I was still able to manage to win the game. So I think if you play this deck perfectly, so every curve, the perfect play, it will be even more stronger. So he counters out here with I think it's a 2k, so it wouldn't matter at the end if I would have swung first with Mr. 2, but still. With big man in play, I'm healing, passing. I just have one body left in my opponent's board and his leader. In the meantime, I now have again some counter powers, which is good. So let's see. First thing first, my opponent attaches a Dawn to his leader. All characters will be boosted by 1k. So this is a 7k swing if I'm not wrong. I use my Dofi ability to rest one Dawn and add one Dawn in active. Thinking here how to counter out. So a 2k and a 1k. Try always to counter out with the Don Quixote 2ks because their abilities you would never use. Try to keep Usohachi as long as possible. But of course, if it's necessary, then just counter with Usohachi. Another 7k swing. I decided to take this life. And here comes a Rush Zoro. And he swings with 8. A really strong turn. So here probably I have to take my last life as well. But as you see, I have Big Mom in my hand, so I would be able to heal again. And pretty much sure I am able to get rid of the entire board of my opponent. I have 2 9k swings, a 6k, and then of course, yeah, let's say Mr. 2. But the question here is, do I want to go to 0 life already now, or do I want to protect my life? So I'm deciding here to protect my life, and I go to 9k. Of course, with this I showed a lot of information about my hand, so I don't have any 2ks anymore, and yeah. My opponent probably is aware of this. Thanks God I'm drawing into 1. But what I have now again is a Dofi into Senior Pink combo, and I can get back the Gum Gum Giant, which I trashed in the beginning of the game. Or any other event I can profit from it. So here, first thing first, I didn't do the same mistake. I swing 5 into 4. And then 6 into 5, and now I have 2 9k swings and a 5k swing. Actually, I should probably have swung first with my leader. Nevertheless, I'm deciding here to swing 7. I will again force him to give me 2 cards. I mean, my opponent is healthy. He still has 4 life. I think he's in the position to be able to take another life. But still, he should consider about my board, because my board looks really strong. So the question here is, do I play Big Mom just to heal, or should I play Dofi combo with Senior Pink and get one Gum Gum Giant back into my hand? Those are the questions probably I'm asking myself currently. I see both plays as quite valid, but I choose here to spam my board. So I replace my Mr. 2. Thank you, Mr. 2. It was a honor. And now with Senior Pink, I'm able to get this Gum Gum Giant back into my hand. And even ramp one down again. And actually here I could actually swing with another 7 into my opponent's leader, because I will untap anyway 2 downs, so 3 downs should be enough. If I would see something with Gum Gum Giant, even if it's a two cost event, I have enough downs to be able to cast Gum Gum Giant in the 2 cost event. So my opponent took the life again, so I think it was quite worth for me. Nevertheless, I should probably swing first with the 7k, just in case. So yeah, lesson learned. 3 hand cards left. I have a dead card to trash. So here, interesting, what my opponent could have done is just to fully commit into my life. And to prepare his next turn, because on 0 life, it will be quite annoying for me. But I have a Big Mom in hand. This could be also very dangerous. So he decided to play the ST21 Rush Luffy. When he attacks, he can attach a Rested Dawn to leader or character. It's a very nice combo with the Zoro, because you see, as soon as he attacks, he will attach the Rested Dawn to Zoro and automatically gains the 1k boost. I think this is a very nice combo. So we have here a 7k and a 7k swing. Here I think I'm doing a little miscalculation. Somehow I tapped by mistake one of my dawns and restand one of my actual dawns, which does not work like this. I rest one of my dawns and add a dawn from my dawn deck as active. Actually, the judge and the TO recognized this, but I thought that I did it the correct way. But yeah, the next time better trust your judges, especially when they see you playing. But okay, so I'm using here the Gum Gum Giant just to see what I'm able to draw, and I was lucky enough to see here another 2 events. So again, I could take this live or play the event. If I take the live, maybe I'm trying to bait my opponent to go for game. If I use Hell Judgment, I would prevent at least this swing from the leader ability. So I choose to do that. So minus a dawn, -3 to both, even though the ST21 does not swing anymore. And now with 4 dawns open, I mean, my opponent could play a blocker, but he could also play something with Sash Rush again, for example Zoro. Some of the Zoro deck builds run also Kitten Killer, the 4 cost, which can be also very strong. So yeah. So my opponent still thinking, what should he play? I mean, it's important. This game will not last anymore longer. We are here in the last couple of turns. I mean, couple of turns is even too much. Probably last 1 to 2 turns. Because, yeah, if you look at the board state, here we go. This is something very interesting, guys. Another lesson. This was Mole Gum, and this Mole Gum had an illegal target, because my opponent needs to have a character with 6 1000 power or more, which due to the fact that I used Judgment of Hell, he has not anymore. So he couldn't KO my Rosinante, which was here a misplay. Unfortunately, I didn't realize it. Probably the judge didn't realize it as well. My opponent neither. So here, I think that to avoid such things, we should work always with dices. So if you minus power affecting your opponent's character or leader, try to use some dices just to remember yourself. So he would not be able to KO here my Rosinante, which would give me the access to another swing. But let's see if I'm still able to finish it. So first thing first, I go 8 into leader. I just want to see if my opponent has 2 2Ks. I'm not sure how many cards my opponent has left. Is it 3? Is it 4? Unfortunately, I'm not sure anymore. Maybe we'll see it in the last 2 minutes. So I'm definitely planning here to go for game. Yeah, with the Rosinante it would be much easier calculation, but yeah, mistakes can happen. It is also in my duty to realize such mistakes, so it's not only in the opponent's responsibility, it's on both players' responsibility to follow the rules and to play the game according to the rules. So my opponent is here thinking, I'm not sure if he's bluffing just to make me unsure and try to not go for game. But I have afterwards, I have 3 9K swings at least. I mean, if he would have counter out here, probably it would be pretty much game, because I can just go 9 9 9 and then all the rest into leader, or maybe the second or the third. I can also at least on the third 9K swing I can try to go with 10. He chooses to take here. I don't know if it's a bait or not, but I committed already. My strategy was just to finish him. So I could also try to get rid of his Luffy first, just to survive another turn, which probably would be possible with the Judgment of Hell in my hand, and if I'm not wrong, 2 2Ks and even 1 more life. But I decide here to go 9. My opponent takes, which gives me the sign like, okay, he is weak in hand. So here I'm able just to swing for 9. And if he would not counter out this one, I can just commit all into with Pluffy. So I think this is a free 9K swing. Let's see if he has counters. My opponent gives me 4 cards, which shows me that he is super weak. He takes the 9. Leader ability, all in, swing for game. Thank you all so much. See you the next time.